It is official, everyone. Steve's Prince of Steaks is officially opened. It opened this past weekend. Unfortunately, I was unable to make it, but they are open. And today, people are asking me to do a video, to do a review, because they want to know if this is the best cheesesteak on the island. So I figured, let's do it. To me, it's a random Wednesday. So let's go ahead, give it a try. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. A special thank you out to my patrons on patreon.com. It's because of them I can make fun videos like this. If you want to support the channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below. Anyway, let's get started. Before we dive into the actual review, let's talk about this building in general. If you may remember, this building looked very, very different. It used to be a place called Classics or Classic Sandwiches, and this building used to be like a neon green. But about a year ago was announced that Steve's would be coming, and we saw a little bit of signs of it. They painted the building black. They started bringing out like that sheet metal kind of design, which is awesome. But then it kind of sat there for a little bit. We didn't know when it was going to open. And we know that it was supposed to be open sometime last year because that neon sign on top, that was actually made locally here in Wildwood at ABS Sign Co. And so it's been sitting in storage for a little bit. And luckily for us, we're finally able to see it lit up at night. And I love it because I live like literally right down the street. So when they first started lighting this, I was like, okay, they're finally going to open. And now, as I said before, at this past weekend, they are officially open. When it comes to why it took so long, they wanted to make sure this thing was going to be perfect. So they did a lot of work inside to make sure, and they did a lot of practice leading up to this to make sure, once again, that it was perfect and ready to go. Because, for those who don't know, besides this obviously being a staple in Philadelphia, they don't really have many locations. This is only their 4th location ever. Well, starting from now on, they're open daily and year-round from 11 o'clock in the morning to 8 p.m., which I have to say is perfect. I mean, imagine it's summertime, you're getting ready for the beach, you can kind of walk down here, grab yourself a sandwich, and continue down to the beach and enjoy it right on the beach. All that being said, let's finally get started on the review. So let's actually start with the review, okay? You walk up here, you grab your food, you can either take it to go or you can eat outside. Personally, we live in a town where like the weather is always perfect to eat outside, so today we're eating outside. It's a little windy, but I'm not gonna complain because it's finally spring. So let me go ahead and share with you what the menu looks like. And I have to say, these prices are really reasonable for what you're getting here because they're giving you high quality meats. And let me know what kind of steak you guys get. I get mine with onions and provolone. I know a lot of people are gonna say, no, get good with whiz. But I mean, it's totally up to you guys.
Cooking was at Wendy's, so it was 20 minutes learning about square hamburgers.
And so my order is up. Okay, let me sit down here and get the camera situated. So I just had a moment to speak to the owners, and those hours more than likely will actually expand as we get closer and closer to summer because, as you know, things get really busy down here. And what's amazing is that they were talking about how, you know, supportive all the business has been down here. And that's one thing I love about the Wildwoods. And I feel like it's something maybe we don't show that as much in the videos as I like to. Everyone supports each other here. There is an abundance of love, especially for new businesses down here. That's why many of us social media folk down here, we love pushing new businesses because we want every single person to come down here and succeed, especially when you're food, because if you visited down here the past few years post the pandemic, you notice we definitely don't have enough food places down here. So when a new one is open, we're like, please, we wish you the best of luck. Let us know what we could do for you. Let's get moving. All that being said, I've got my steak, and I am so ecstatic. So here we go. Now, I've had these obviously in Philly. My first time having one in Wildwood. It was always great up there. So let's open this bad boy up. If I can get it open. And look at this. Man, oh my gosh, look at the meats. Oh, that is high quality right there. And this thing is massive. I mean, look at this thing. And there's so much meat inside. Let's give it a try. Now, I do have to admit, I do things a little bit different than folks. I always like to take off a little bit of the sandwich, of the actual roll, and then dive in. Oh my God. This is fantastic. That's some high quality meat. I mean, take a look at that. This is perfect. This is perfect. I know I shouldn't be talking with food in my mouth, so I apologize. And by the way, the onions are perfect too. It's probably one of my favorite sandwiches down here. Now I gotta say, I don't really eat that much. So I'm only gonna be able to finish probably about half of this right now, but I'll save the other half for later. The only thing I want to add in is the fact that this is probably the best sandwich you want for the beach. You know, they're open 11 o'clock in the morning. So during the summer, you can obviously make your way from your house here and then continue down to the beach. And this is going to be the perfect thing. And this thing's big enough to feed 2 people if you want to. I mean, as I said before, I'm only halfway through here. And it's just so much meat. The onions are perfect. I think next time, I'm probably going to add some peppers in here as well. I honestly can't stress enough on how high quality of a meat this is. It is perfect, grilled to perfection. The onions are perfect, the cheese is perfect, the roll's even perfect, it's nice and soft. I absolutely love this, and I know you guys are gonna love it when you come down here to the Wildwoods. What is crazy is that they didn't expect, the first day they opened up, they sold out very quickly, and they were saying to me, we didn't expect this kind of reaction down here. And yeah, when you open up such a well-known place, I mean, Steve's is very, very well-known. For a lot of people, especially if you're coming from Philadelphia, this place is very well known. So if you're going to open a place down here, yeah, that's what's going to happen. We're going to love it. We're going to come by and we're going to cheer you guys on. But my suggestion for you, come here, give this place a shot. I promise you, you are going to love it. And I have to say, a big thank you to them for bringing the neon. There's a lot of neon on this building. And so, you know, I'm very doo-wop down here. Obviously, I'm part of the Doo-Wop Preservation League. So I'm very happy that they brought a lot more neon to the island. Now, I do have to say a few things. Right now, they don't do deliveries, but they're going to plan on doing that this summer. If you're picking up orders, there's 2 ways of doing that. There is an entrance to the left-hand side that's a pickup door. You go inside, grab it, and go, because a lot of people order a lot of things. But if you're ordering at the window, that's where you go to the right. So this here is the pickup only door. And then that side over there is where you come in, order, grab, and then they call your name. So back to the original question, is this the best cheesesteak here in the Wildwoods? I would definitely say it's in my top 3. Definitely hands down. It might be in the second spot. To me, Rooster's always kind of has my heart because as a kid, I used to work 8th Street. And so that was kind of like, whenever I had a break, I would run over there and grab a sandwich. So that kind of has a little more points just for me, just because of that. But the high quality meats here is unmatched on the islands, and the sandwiches, you get a lot for your buck. And I haven't tried everything else, but a lot of people over here have been trying things. I've been asking them. They love the food too. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. As always, I'll see you at the beach, which is right over there. See you later. Bye. Cool.